Dede and Kola had in the garden yesterday, right? It has turned to another thing. That's the plan. It has turned to another thing. Marion, please. What did they say again? Yeah.
If you guys remember when Kola was telling Dede, why is it that every Thursday and Saturdays, she's always saying we're coin, and her reply maybe ruffled some feathers. Do you get?
Yeah.
She said that she's comfortable, very much comfortable with coin during those days because to her those are sensitive days, and she's more safe. She feels comfortable with coin.
Yeah.
Like someone that watched that conversation will be like, oh, it means. Not that she's not comfortable with Kola or the rest. It's just that at that particular moment, her being with Cohen is much more better. Okay. Maybe she might do something that she wouldn't really be proud of when she's fully sober. Yeah. Do you understand? So what people, Dede's fans started moving mad. Yeah. Do you understand? They started saying all sorts of things. Yeah. There's one thing for you to see that conversation, right? And you'll be like, Kola, just read the room. You see what she's doing. Kola, please. You shouldn't have been specific with those times. Because someone that hears that will feel some type of way naturally. It should be
more of like, if you say specific days like Thursday and Saturday, it's more like, these days, I need to be there as well. Thursday and Saturday, right? Yes. Which is the most sensitive period where
people get drunk and do things.
You understand, right?
Yes.
So it's quite crazy because of that now, Kola has been accused of being a rapist. Yeah, honestly, that's what, grape.
I saw a whole lot of
that has that vibe. He has that intent.
That Dede is not safe in the house with Kola. That production needs to do something about it. I'm like,
and just when it was even more crazier, you won't us to stretch lip again. This is what I'm saying. Like, I don't get it. And she can't put hand for your shoulder. Like, I feel that hand on your shoulder.
Even that hand on the shoulder has to even be analyzed more. It might not even be a case of her being comfortable. It might be a case of her trying to.
She's just like, maybe make it feel like, okay.
Now mellow him down a bit.
Exactly.
Because I'm a woman, no. So there are some things like, put in like, remain there, remain there.
I don't know. Kola sometimes, when one doesn't really do certain stuff with him, he always finds it as an avenue to just him taking the first. I don't know, man.
I have something I want to say. Want to say. Coming on this show is very sensitive. It's very sensitive for a woman and for a man as well, right? So you come on the show, you know that there are people in this community that are very extremely toxic. They are so toxic, they are so demonic, they are so devilish. I mean devilish. They are very devilish. They wait till you do something, they over-exaggerate that thing. Especially they know that it's something that will dent your image, right? Yeah. And you as a man coming on the show, you see Thursdays, you see Saturdays, those are the time you should actually open your eyes wide. If something is not being reciprocated, if you guys doesn't have this mutual feeling when it comes to sexual stuff, like if it's flirting, flirt from like give the person a yard. Do you understand what I mean? If the lady is like touching you, then you can go ahead and like do the same or something like that. But if you see she's being uncomfortable, read the room, read body language for crying out loud. This show is a very sensitive thing. 2 seconds, everywhere feel balls for you.
Very crazy.
Do you understand? Yeah. And now just look at the garden conversation has turned into something else.
Like I said, 2 things, you understand, they've accused him of him having the intent to, grape. That is 1. 2, they've talked about him not knowing boundaries. Psychology does not know boundaries, right? So in other words, for someone that doesn't know boundaries, that's a very dangerous, stuff, right? In other words,
person to be around their fave, Dede.
That's that, right? Because as it is now, anything can happen, even when the opposite person can actually in a way try and set one up, but it might not be what it is, right? Let's say, for example, in the Thursday pool party, Kola was avoiding the babe. Hope you understand, right? Dede was still finding where Kola was. Kola move here. Dede will still go there. So to Kola be like, okay, what is really going on here, right? But that doesn't mean, right? But again, she still went to where Kola was and Conde, baby girl go low, Conde dance for the guy, something like that. So for him to be like, maybe this is, one of the most times I'm like, well, Dede can just say, okay, maybe because I'm drunk. By the end of the day, now it's more like, okay, he understood that, okay, let me just keep away. But because of how the littlest thing just comes to him, he sees that as a very big message.
That's not nice.
See, that's a very big message. I don't know.
That's not nice. That's not nice.
I don't know, man.
It's not nice.
Well, plan. His family, of course, will put up this statement. And I think, they want to battle this in courts because, it's more like, they don't really want to spoil their picking name. They want to spoil their picking name.
I feel like, Dede's fans here. If you risk things, you're gonna be shocked.
But Kola's family, they not tell us, say, this show. They didn't tell them about this community. You people, if you see, this community is not a joke.
Especially,
it's deeper
right?
than you think.
I don't know if you guys listened to that part where I said that if the housemates are camera conscious 60% of the time, Kola is camera conscious 90% of the time. And in my mind, like, for someone that is that camera conscious, should actually know that people watch him. People watch things happening on the show. You should be very careful. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Stay clear. I'm telling you, see the 3,000 that Saturday that you want to be with her. Run.
Okay. Now this is a family statement from the family of Kola Omotosho, BBNaija season 10 housemates, right? Now this said, we, the family of Kola Omotosho, feel compelled to address the growing wave of defamatory comments being circulated about our son, brother, and friend. Kola has consistently carried himself in the Big Brother Naija house with dignity, respect, and kindness towards everyone, especially the women. From the very beginning, he has shown restraint and self-control, keeping his hands to himself, even during the Thursday and Saturday night parties, and never once crossing a boundary set by anyone, male or female.
I've not really seen Kola properly like rock a girl in the house.
I haven't too.
I've not fully seen Kola rock a girl in the house.
Because Kola has his eye on just one person.
And wouldn't want to make that person stop talking to him.
I hope you understand, right?
Yeah.
Good. And the father said, it is deeply disheartening to see a simple, honest conversation he had with a fellow housemate twisted out of context to paint him as something he is not. What is that conversation?
The garden conversation where he complained, why were you in bed with Coin? This and that. And Dede said, I feel comfortable with Coin when I'm drunk, tipsy. Do you understand?
Even that statement, hey!
But that statement
no, Marine, that statement alone, think about this
That statement can mean a lot, but people decided that they want to it can mean that.
Then let it come from Dede's point that maybe she can do something, because that statement can actually sting Kola in a way. In other words, more like, if she's with Kola feel wrong one or two things. Think about this, Marine.
It's a matter of
no. That statement is very sensitive. You see, that statement is a very, very sensitive statement from Dede. If you are talking about how you just want to be with Coin during the Thursday pool party or Saturday night party, if you spoke on how maybe you cannot really control your own self, that is understandable. But in a way now, start giving it as a point of whether, okay, Kola in a way feel wrong one or two things. So that statement can easily highlight this guy and paint him in a narrative that is not quite correct.
It's count one. And why would people actually see that way? It has not.
Don't say why people see that way. No, please. Finish now. Finish, please. I beg, Marine.
If Dede said that, right? If Dede said that, you can say, why is she not talking about herself? She can still mean that even him as well, she might not be comfortable with him as well. Her not trusting herself, her not trusting Kola. It's as simple as that.
It's as simple as that. We can't really pinpoint that because of how we've seen how Kola behaves. Hope you understand. That's why they're running with that narrative.
I understand what you're saying.
Which is not fair. The opinion is not fair.
Oh, yes, it's not. It's not fair. It's not fair. That's what I'm saying. Kola people can actually say, why would they say that? Just say you cannot trust yourself. And then these people can say, oh, maybe she doesn't trust Kola. It's just that simple. It doesn't move past that conversation, because Kola have not even done anything today, nothing like that. And they might as well not say that. Why wasn't I trying to bring his face closer? There are things, and even as a woman, there are non-verbal things, right? That you see, you can't say them, right? But you can just keep quiet and just be using your body language to just be comporting and be moving around and be pushing yourself back. Do you understand what I mean? I'm saying both of them should actually avoid each other. Saturday, Thursday, they should avoid each other. Simple.
All I know is that, that statement, it's a very sensitive statement, right? To make,
It is.
I'm more comfortable with going Thursday and Saturday. I'm not comfortable with you. That is a very, very, very heavy statement.
For him to...
very heavy statement.
Now,
Hope you
him
understand.
Being specific. If he didn't bring it up, she would say that.
You understand? Right? So it's more of like, Kola as well, you bringing up stuff about why Dede's always with... Why she with Coin Thursday and Saturday.
Now she has to reply.
It's not looking like maybe you want to be with her mostly Thursdays, Saturday.
And she's not telling you, I'm more comfortable with Coin these 2 days.
So, this is crazy.
What do you want me to talk now?
This is crazy. Well, the father said, what began as name calling Mumu simp from the beginning, Mugu simp, has now escalated into dangerous and unfounded labels, such as grey paste.
Yeah.
So before now Mugu, Kola na Mugu, Kola na simp. But now Kola is this community, man. See, look, I my goodness. I just wish his family knew about. This show is not just the show. This show, then they brand people.
I say
hope you understand. It's crazy, it's a whole lot, right? And it's not even in the house. So
it's not by being
fan bases.
It's fan bases now. It's fan base when they want to defend their faith and they thrive in bragging rights, validation.
It takes an iron hand to handle these people.
When a guy is chasing a girl, right, and it becomes too much because what Kola was displaying on the show, to some people very, very unnatural.
Exactly, Marine. You're very correct because now when you say Mumu, that's the first brand.
Yes.
Now Sim, that's the second brand.
Yes.
Now.
Do you understand? No, even the whole Momo part and all that, right? Don't forget that there are certain things that people will do on the show. It will seem like one kind, especially when you move to a girl, keep moving to the girl that have a boyfriend. Let's just be honest with that part. You keep moving to a girl that have a boyfriend, keep moving and keep moving. And the thing is, you keep moving to the girl, but behind her back, you drag and say certain things. As you go ahead and do it again and again and again.
You not lie about you and not have any connection with this person. Because Emisi asked you, okay, how's your night been with, with this person? What's her name? Dede. He said, nothing there, no connection, right? But that same period, after an hour, you still went to the again and tried to kiss the babe.
Exactly. Or even the time Missy was like, I beg, now that you have kissed Isabella, you don't have mind to go and explain to Dede. So I was like, I beg, I'm not. But you went, I'm so sorry.
Kola, you're not helping matters. So. You're not helping matters, Kola.
Let's be factual here.
You're not helping matters, Kola.
But you see this part, this whole, he's... come on. Devilish and demonic. I'll keep using those words. Devilish and demonic.
The father said, right, after rapist, right, predator, abuser, coined expressly and politely. This is beyond fan rivalry. Oh, it's now you know this. Oh, sorry about that. So sorry. This is beyond fan rivalry. This is targeted defamation of character. Let it be clear, Kola has never disrespected any woman inside or outside the house. He has never forced himself on anyone, never coerced anyone, and has always operated within the boundaries of respect and consent. We have also noticed, oh my goodness, I've also noticed attempts to project on him with some suggesting that he had a certain female housemate where, they won't rope in this person.
Dede. Read it.
Okay. We have also noticed attempts to project on him with some suggesting that he had a certain female housemate where he had a female certain housemate wherever to share a kiss under the influence.
It's people. You know when see something as it is, right? He had a convo and specified Thursdays and Saturdays.
Okay.
You'd be like, Kola, I bet, when you just say, Kola, when you're analyzing that, you'd be like, oh, we have ever analyzed that scene. Kola, I beg, oh. You see those times, stay away from Dede. You see those times, if Dede said that she's comfortable with Koyi, end the conversation there. End it there. Don't try to make her want to come and be with you that Thursday because anything can change, especially when you made it specific. And she replied you that way because she's a woman. She's telling you, I feel comfortable with Koyi. You should have just ended that conversation there.
And now you're not telling her to actually imagine whether you people have kissed, stuff like that. It's going to happen someday,
Exactly.
As I'm saying, you're going to bring your face forward, try and see you want to steal a kiss,
Which that part that he said that kissing thing, I know you have imagined it, it's nothing.
Yeah,
it's actually nothing.
No, you saying is one thing. You're not bringing your face forward now.
And she was not like,
hey, I don't understand the plan, right? If a certain female housemate ever to share a kiss under the influence, he would automatically be a predator. That narrative is malicious, baseless, and deliberately demeaning. It suggests a woman with her own mind, agency, and capacity for consent is not a prey. Well, a woman with her own mind, agency, and capacity for consent is not a prey. So, Dede might have a mind of her own, right? Like I said, that very period, when that stuff happened between Dede and Bright, like I told you guys, if Dede was sober, Dede will not allow that happen. I hope you know the difference here. And as a result of that, now, even when it happened when she was sober, she still gave consent. So in other words, consent for me is still consent, provided you were still there and it happened. That is just what it is, right? But if she was sober, that won't happen, because why was she now regretting what she did with Bright the next day?
Yeah.
So now, they didn't have in the mind of her own agency or whatever, capacity of, knowing what is consent or not, she's not a prey or whatever. Well, it can happen even when, she might be high or whatever. She might still do what she wouldn't have done when she was like sober, right? By the end of the day now, I don't know, does that still make
There's
I pray?
Something that came to my mind.
Does that make I pray?
I just forgot to test it on a very big point.
Please remember that, please.
Oh my God.
Please remember that. If you can't remember, let's go on.
Please just move on.
All right. And to suggest otherwise is an insult not only to Kola, but to the lady in question. All right. This attempt to trap him and strip both parties of their dignity is dead on arrival. In other words, saying that this will not fly, right? We remind the public that labels such as these carry weight far beyond the show. They can ruin lives, careers, and futures. Kola respects women deeply, and should he ever act otherwise, we, his family, will be the first to chastise him. But that is not who he is, nor who he has ever been. We will not sit back and allow his name to be tarnished by reckless, defamatory statements, right? We are putting all parties on notice, including Twitter handles such as, of course, called the different handles, right? Of course, put out, stuff about, legal action or whatever, right? Now this last one will come bust my head. When we say Shaka, when will they tell now this is now hear this carefully, so hear this, so hear this, please. This is no longer just a game.
If we say this thing here, believe it. Stop using starship to becloud your sense of judgment.
When we told the people that some things are not, I said, but it's a game. It's a game. It's not game. It is.
Defaming someone's name, is it a game?
Now their family going to cry. No.
No, why they won't go court?
No, why they won't go court now? Now they are crying. This is no longer just a game, Jerry. This is a young man's reputation and future. We call on fair-minded Nigerians and BBNaija fans to stand for what is right, truth, fairness, and decency. Signed, your Motosho family.
It's just a bit annoying right now that what I wanted to say, I can't remember.
Damn,
and that is a very important thing to tie this conversation together. Seriously, I'm so pissed right
sorry
now.
About that.
Anyways, let's move on.
All right.
Let's move on.
Yeah.
So, SNM Clan. Now, as I said, Big Brother Naija is a sensitive show. I want to bring something in to show that there are people that are among us, that makes this whole community thing an annoying thing to be in, to be honest. Especially the Love Island that finished, the Love Island USA that finished. You see how some of us in this country destroyed it. And that was an eye-opener for me. That was when I knew that some people you think have sense don't.
Nigerians watching Love Island.
Oh my God. The USA version.
Yeah, they just spot with their toxic
the conversations they were having,
toxic
the things they were supporting. I was shocked. He knows. Ask him. Like, I was like, geez, people that I thought have sense, they do not.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I mean? So like, people exaggerate things. They make things what it is not. Do you understand what I mean? Like that conversation might come off a certain way, right? But it does not mean that what they are labeling Kola of is what it is.
Yeah.
It's not what it is. It's just that Kola was not called for someone that is very camera conscious to do that. I felt like, to me, that was a bit careless. But it's not enough to warrant people to say the things they said about him. To be honest, it's not. And him now, nobody's gonna tell him it will continue. We'll just watch it from outside. But you see those period that he mentioned that he wants to be with her, he should run.
Very painful SNM clan,
because you will not say that Dede doesn't know what she's saying. You can't say that. Nobody can say that.
Right.
You can't say she's not uncomfortable. Don't say that. Even if she's not herself as well. Okay, fine. That is what she's avoiding. Maybe he stay one place now.
Yeah, but someone, man, that statement is a very dicey one. So it's now looking like we don't know whether Dede is speaking from her own point of view, like maybe she can't really handle herself, or pinpointing it on Kola that Kola might do something. It's a very, 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 very dangerous statement. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It's very dangerous, right? I mean, I just want to be with Queen, with you. I can't be around you on Thursday or Saturday, man. That is crazy.
Yeah.
So it can mean two things. Either they say, "No, me, sir, I might be so drunk, I might not really control myself, right?" Or you.
And now he did that thing that he was doing in the garden.
It's not gonna make him easy. Not gonna make him easy. Always one of that thing. They don't be talking, for example, go to carry your hand like.
Even those things like that. I'm talking to you does not mean you should kiss my hand. I'm talking to you does not mean you should bring your face close to my face for me to start moving back. Talk to me as I'm talking to you. Simple.
Simple now.
Now, if you want to kiss my hand, can I kiss your hand? Can I do this? Can I do that? This is for everybody.
Well, SNM clan, that's just what is happening, right? And I mean, it's really crazy how that family or Kola's family is going with this.
It's very heartbreaking now.
Very heartbreaking,
in their life, they will never believe that this will ever happen to them.
Exactly, you understand? So that is why you saw that time how capable was like feeling around the day, in a way they wanted to not paint capable as a bully.
Now,
you
see Isabella and Kain Kumi. Isabella and Kain Kumi. Conceptual.
Exactly.
Conceptual.
At least to an extent with Bright and Mide. She see. Bright and Mide, Isabella and Kain Kumi. No, I've never seen Dede and Kola like that too. So just know that almost nothing like that is existing. Nothing like that is existing.
And let me tell you people something.
Zita and Damboski,
exactly.
Different.
Let me tell you people something. If Dede invited Kola to the bed, it's just an invitation to the bed, not an invitation to touch, not an invitation to do nonsense.
But when she starts doing some kind of nonsense stuff,
now,
what would you call that?
You know that Dede will not do that.
I'm giving an example.
Okay, fine. When she starts to do that, you do not like it. You're caution. If you like it, you enter. That's it. But let me tell you something. Even if Dede as well, if that person is not your boyfriend, right? That you people have had a certain level of closeness, you can't even go ahead and start touching him. Say you know that one. You can't just touch him. Just like that. You can't. You have to take consent from him. Yeah. And touch him. You have to take consent from him as well, from you. If he's just there looking at you, you want to kiss him, you have to ask, can I kiss you? Things like that. You can't just go ahead and touch because you feel like you're a woman. Any man can accept. No.
All I know is, bros, avoid Amo. Kola, avoid Dede. Dede, avoid Kola. Make also avoid Unasa because whatever is happening outside more, they don't. This label is crazy.
It's really crazy.
And what is now pinning me is that even Dede herself, not in day. Now Kola gonna suffer. That is crazy.
What did she do?
Like I said, that statement now.
Why did he bring it up?
That statement now, we don't now know whether she's talking about herself. That's what I'm saying. She's talking about herself now. Now you don't fall on this guy's head.
I just want to say, may nobody ever try blame Dede for this matter. I'm telling you, you're a dunce if you do that. She didn't do anything. Dede did not do anything.
Did she do anything? No. Who would say Dede did anything?
I just want to say that.
We talk about Dede doing it. Nah, she didn't do anything. The thing here is that statement in the plan, it was a very dicey and tricky one. Like I said, you cannot come to go and be meeting Dede about that question. Now, Dede's response is more like, giving, okay, I cannot really be... See, do you know what it means? I'm not really comfortable with you when I'm vulnerable. See, your vulnerable state simply means that, anything can happen to you or you can do anything. So someone says, I'm not comfortable with you during my vulnerable state. It means a whole lot as far as I'm concerned. That statement heavy.
Of course.
You understand, right? It brings us as a person say, there's something about you I do not feel. It's that simple. No two ways about it. So in other words, if it's about Kola, it means, okay, Kola is liable or eligible to do something that very period. And you asking me is more like, you want to do something. That is where I can actually lose guard.
Mm-hmm.
Hope you understand, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it is what it is. That's
to crown it all, let's out of
here, please.
Faith lecturer.
Oh, I'm on
Faith lecturer.
That was awesome, man.
A round of applause for Faith.
Super. After filming the previous video, I said, wow, okay, wow.
That happened.
That happened. I said, wow, Faith, amazing. I just sat down, I was just like, I was in awe. I said, amazing. Even Biggie didn't want to take that away until Faith finished.
Mm-hmm.
Biggie was there. I said, this is very educative.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, the way he explained it was like, you will find his lecture very sweet, man.
Not all those also they complicate this.
Very brought it down to the lowest level in a way that it became a story. Nice one, Faith. You're very, very, very bright, very intelligent, very, very, very amazing. Nice one.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, it's more like, if one or two things happen when you actually win one or two things, bro, don't be, because of how you feel. Don't feel maybe you're cheated. I don't like that kind of behavior. Please stop it. Well, so I'm glad as usual. Mama coming out of here, right? Peace.
Yeah,